Hey folks, this is Onion Boy from ORS Snowshoes Direct here in Vermont. Today we're going to do a little bit of snowshoeing. Wish we had a little bit more snow to snowshoe in, but this is going to have to do. We like to shoot these videos when there's some snow on the ground early in the season this year. This is about all we've got. You know, out west they get knee-deep powder, chest-deep powder, while out here in Vermont we have, edge-deep powder. Anyway, we'll call it good enough. Now, I have in my hand the MSR Lightning Flash Snowshoe, and on my right hand I have the 5-inch modular flotation tail, which is new for the Lightning models this year. The tails have been common with the Denali models of MSR snowshoes, but they have not yet been available for the Lightnings. So starting with this year's model and beyond, you can now buy these optional tails. And what they do is give you more flotation in deeper snow. So the idea is you buy a shoe based on your weight, and there are multiple sizes, and they are available in men's and women's. This is a men's. You pick a size appropriate for your weight, but you don't need to go super long in case it snows a lot. You want a smaller snowshoe so it's more maneuverable. You don't need a big giant snowshoe when the snow is, as you can see, edge deep. But if it were really deep and you've got, say, a heavy pack on, you want the maximum flotation. So then you can add on the tail. And it simply attaches just like this. You basically hook the end of the little tabs on the back of the tail of the snowshoe. And again, only the newer models have this feature. So if you've got an older pair of Lightnings, unfortunately, these tails aren't going to work. And then you just pull this rubber strap up and over the tail, and it attaches just like that. Now you've turned your 25-inch snowshoe into a 30-inch snowshoe, and you're going to greatly increase your flotation. Now, the binding, this is a brand new binding. This is called the SpeedLock binding. And the first thing you need to do is set it up for the boot that you're going to be wearing most of the time. And then once it is set, you'll never have to mess with it again as long as you're wearing the same boots or boots that are very similar in size. So the way that it works, and I've got it disassembled right now, is this big wide strap has all these numbers on it. And I'm going to move this heel strap out of the way first of all here. Here we go. So the first thing you do is set it for your boot. So you got my right snowshoe, on my right foot. I'm going to step right on there. I'm going to line the ball of my foot up with the strap on the inside. And then I'm going to, see here, there we go. I'm going to lay the strap across just lightly. Don't have to go too tight right now. And look at the number. It's number 8. Okay? Now all I need to do is remember that number 8. Now I take my foot out and I'm going to put it back together. Only I'm going to set it for 2 notches tighter than that. So that would be 6, and I can find my number 6 right there. So then you just lay the strap into place and you line the tab up with number 6, and then you slide this buckle and lock it into place. And then you've got a second buckle over here to take up the slack. And that is all set now for my boot. Then I'm going to unhook my heel strap here. And this is all I need to do to get in. This is the beauty of the snowshoe. You slide your foot in at an angle, and then you twist it to center. And I am pretty much ready to go with the exception of my heel strap. And all I need to do for that is run around the back, hook it on the buckle on the back end there, tighten the strap a little bit, and one of the holes on the strap falls into place. So let's take a look at that a little bit closer here. I'll go like this. You see that now? There we go. So the strap comes around the back. You can just catch that. You pull it, it stretches, and it falls into that little tab right there. And I am into my snowshoe. And then you can just use this little guy to take up the slack on the back. Just like that. And I'm all set to go. Now you'll notice when I take a step that the snowshoe kind of drops a little bit. That's called the rotating toe cord. And the good thing is when the snow is really deep, it'll accumulate on the tail. When I take a step, it's going to shed off the back. So I'm not picking up the weight of that snow with every step. But you'll notice it does have a stopping point, which is nice because if I do have to take a big step, the shoe kind of does come with me a bit rather than completely swing away, as some rotating toe cords tend to do. I could choose, if I wanted to use the optional instep strap, which is a really cool feature. And it just hooks on just like that on the other end over here, and that will give me a little more stability if I decide I need it, just like that. So you can have the option for even a more secure binding, but today, because we're not doing anything too extreme, I really don't need it. But I'm all set to go. I got my gaiters on, I got my snowshoe poles. All I need now is my other snowshoe, and I'm ready to go. When I'm done, and this is another nice feature, you know, as important as putting these things on quickly is taking them off. when you are tired and exhausted from an extreme day of snowshoeing, you want to get out of them as quickly as possible. Again, this optional strap, assuming I wasn't using it, I'm just going to take that thing off and put it over here for a minute. So this is all I got set up. All I need to do is undo my heel strap, and it will pop right out of that hook, and out I step, and I'm out of those things. I'm ready to go inside. Do have, of course, my handy snowshoe tote, so I can throw my tails and my snowshoes in there, so my car won't get all snowy, and I'm ready to go. So anyway, that's the Lightning Flash from MSR. Again, my name is Onion Boy, or Ryan if you will, from ORS Snowshoes Direct. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care.